just outside of the Houses of Parliament with Leanne Wood, who is part of the Welsh Assembly. Now, Leanne, I know it's been a very long day, which is not over yet, as you said. And how have things been going so far in there with the overall budget, and how does it affect Wales?
There have been some pieces of good news for Wales, but overall I think it's bad news. There are going to be cuts to the Welsh Assembly's budget, but also to household incomes, and many people are already struggling and finding it difficult to make ends meet. The announcements that we've heard today are likely to make things even more difficult for people back in Wales.
Definitely, and obviously now this is obviously the final review. Is there anything that you would like to put in place if you had the chance to?
Well, I'd like to reverse the cuts. I'd like to end austerity, and I'd like to ensure that where cuts do have to be made, that they're made to things that don't affect people in their day-to-day lives. So, for example, the Trident replacement programme was voted on yesterday.
Yes.
That is going to be billions of pounds on weapons of mass destruction, which could be better spent bringing good to people's lives.
No, definitely. So I know that a lot of people have been having this same issue about the money being spent on sort of war as opposed to obviously being helping in services as well. In terms of like police cuts, does it directly affect Wales as well?
Well, we've been told today that police budgets will be protected, but that then raises questions about where else in the Home Office budgets cuts will take place. So we could be looking at cuts to prisons, to probation services, to courts, to even to immigration, border control and those kinds of areas. But without the detail, it's difficult to say exactly where the axe will fall there now.
No, definitely. Leanne, thank you so much for speaking with us. Obviously, we'll be giving a breakdown of the review a little bit later on, exactly where the cuts are. And like you said, it's hard to see exactly where the money's going to be going from this day forward. And in terms of yourself, what's next for you now?
Well, I've got a number of interviews as part of this CSR announcement, and then it's back to Wales. We've got Assembly elections next May, and so all our effort is going to provide the alternative for people to have an alternative government back in Wales from the Labour government that we've had there for 17 years so far.
Of course, I did actually see something recently about obviously the issues with Labour as well, and how obviously the changes that you're looking to make, which is fantastic. So best of luck, Leanne. Absolute pleasure meeting you. It's Dianne here at the Houses of Parliament with Leanne Wood. Thank you for watching.